The first month they really monitor you, your bloods, and then you see them for a month. So you've got the 2 months, that period where they're testing you all the time, and they know quite quickly if because of your blood count, if it's working. It wasn't working at all for me. It just wasn't doing it, and it upset me greatly. But fortunately for me, they have really advanced with drugs to combat hepatitis C. And that's when they said, we're going to put you on this sort of treatment. But you still have to keep taking this treatment. The old treatment is in conjunction with the new treatment. And that's what happened, But I was hopeful, because when a consultant tells you, some of these medications are amazing, they say there's even better ones coming out in the near future, probably next year, say January, February. So they know a lot about this disease, this illness. And within 2 weeks, receiving that treatment, basically I was cured, and you don't know that much. They're talking Latin almost, the doctors and the nurses, so you don't really know what your blood counts are and la. But I knew once they told me the good news. She said, I'll give you an example. She said, 1 speck of your blood had millions of the virus. I couldn't believe what she was saying. She knew you're down to below 12. I said, what does that mean? It means nothing to me. She said, well, basically you're clear, and that was amazing. And me being a doubting Thomas, I said, are you sure? Naturally, are you really sure? And they said, well, you've only really got a week to go now with your treatment, which was brilliant, And when I go back next Monday, they're going to tell me the same thing, what I've just told you. The reason they gave you the old treatment first, because it does work for some people, and whether MD likes to hear it or no, economics come into everything, including medicine and the NHS, so they've got to try, and of course it doesn't matter if you take an aspirin. If you open the packet and read it, there's side effects in everything we take, and all the things you worry about, like they say, you lose a lot of weight or you put a lot of weight on, and I've got a phobia for putting weight on, and sure enough I got putting the weight on, so I've put a lot of weight on. For me, the fatigue was the hard thing. It was just, that just really got me really fed up, to say the least, because I'm not used to being out and about. And I couldn't physically do it most of the time. And then sometimes I'd try and get about and I'd be, oh, I've got your head. So that I suppose if you're the type of depressed person anyway, you could get a bit crazy with this, I felt quite helpless at times, because I was watching my wife having to look after me, my dogs, a full-time job, the whole thing, So guilt comes in for you, But she encouraged me, she really did. Because you do get a bit despondent at times, because you're living with yourself, basically, you're not really doing anything for the months, Fortunately for me, I like reading and I love Netflix, so I get by.